Hello everyone, it's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. I'm here with another project share. This is another Mr. Benjamin album. However, it only has 3 pages, all right? In my previous video, I talked to you about this option, and instead of having another video just talking about it, I made one so you can see the difference. So here's the original Mr. Benjamin with that 3-inch spine and the 6 pages, which gives you a total of 48 page turns, all right? 48 page turns in the full size Mr. Benjamin. If you do a half of that, you get 24 turns, of course, with the pockets and all that good stuff. And it's really fantastic. This is a 2-inch spine. All right, and look at all of the room you have, and I have my white photo mats in there. All right, so half of Mr. Benjamin, we're calling this one Mr. Grant. All right, and that's for Ulysses Grant on the $50 bill. All right, still, if you want to make this album, you purchase the Mr. Benjamin tutorial, except that you make half of the book instead of all 6 pages, and I'll show you what that's about. And again, the original Mr. Benjamin album is this one right here. And this is what you see in the tutorial. It's this beach version in the tutorial. All right, so let's look at this. This is a book for my nephew, Noah. And this book, I have to tell you guys, has superpower. All right, I can't wait to share the superpower with you all. Let's talk about paper. All right, so I used 2 paper collections. One was a gift. Thank you, Tracy, for this gorgeous paper collection, which inspired the project. I oftentimes talk about my nephew Noah in my classes, so everybody knows my nephew. So one of the paper collection is, and I'm a little confused with the manufacturer, name, etc. So I'm going to give it to you all. It's called Superboy. The website on this branding strip here is multicraftimports.com. Okay, so the paper collection is called Superboy, and you can go to multi, and I'll show you that right there. See that? Multicraftimports.com, and I will link you all down below in the description box. This is the only sheet of paper I have left, but you'll see the paper in the album. All right, and then I paired that up with an Echo Park paper collection, and this is one of their mini themes, and this one's called Superhero. All right, I also picked up the stamp and die set in this collection, all right, which is super duper cute, and you'll see why I did that. And this collection comes with stickers. So I bought 2 of these collections so I could get 2 sticker sheets, because one will be included in my album for my nephew to so he can put his stickers on there himself, and the other one I embellished the album. All right, so he has an opportunity to do stickers. By the way, my nephew is 5 years old. All right, in case you're wondering. And just lots of fun stuff in here. So let me take you through it, and I'll show you the magical powers. So I redid the cover, guys. For those of you who were in my class, you will notice the cover is different. It was just too blah for me. It wasn't giving me what I wanted, so I redid the cover. And it's so interesting that this little guy here looks like a cartoon version of my nephew. This is one of the reasons why I love the paper. And hang on here, guys. I seem to be having trouble with my... One second. My screen is doing all sorts of crazy here. Give me 1 second, please. And you'll probably see my mouse now. All right, I think I'm good now. All right, you couldn't see that, but I saw it and it was bothering me. So the cover is super cute, guys. Here's one of the stickers I use. There's the back. I use this punch here, and it is called Rick Rack Punch by EK Success. And it's somewhere here on my desk. It's one of the smaller ones. It's an older one. I've had this forever and 10 days. So it's this punch right here, and again by EK Success, and it is called Rick Rack. So again, I did the cover up. I only did 3 pages in this album. And let me tell you what I want, what I was thinking of when I made this album for my nephew. My nephew takes 1,000,001 selfies. He is just a character, guys. And as with every other kid, he loves to draw. So I figured in this album, he can have, his mom can print out his selfies. He can put his selfies in here. And he's got in all the pockets, Here's what's different in this album. Let me rewind. Instead of doing the deconstructed envelope, which I thought would be too much for him to deal with all of that, I just made a simple pocket. All right, so that's what it would look like if you do a simple pocket. And in each pocket, he has a number 10 tag with an opportunity for a photo on both sides. Or if you notice, I didn't do my famous stamp photo here. Because if he wants to use this as a drawing card, he can. He can draw on here and in this book. All right. And more than likely, that's what he's going to want to do when I give him this book. He's going to want to be able to draw. Of course, he can put his pictures, cut them up, do whatever he wants to them, or cut up some whatever pictures and stick them in here. All right. It's his book. He can do whatever he wants to with the book. So all of the white spots are either for photos or for drawing. And I did some larger ones and you'll see that. But I decorated the book for interest. All right. And I'll show you what all the magic power in this album is about in just a minute. You're going to notice these stars placed strategically throughout the album. Okay. And again, kept it very simple, lots of interest because it's for a kid, but nothing too complicated. There's another star. I gave him one little teeny tiny interactive page here, but I did give him pockets, which is included in the original tutorial for his fun things. You know, there's a pocket card and there's a blank space either for a photo or so he can draw on it. Whatever he wants to do. He can practice his name in here, you know, his writing, whatever it is he can do in here. And check it out, guys. Again, I did his photo mats or drawing mats. Here he could do a photo and then he gets to enjoy the beautiful paper. Look at that paper, how darling it is. I mean, really cute for a kid, guys. So picture or drawing. And then on the backs of the photo mats, the large photo mats, I did all 6x6s. Again, just encouraging him to draw if that's what he wants to do, or he can put pictures, he can cut his pictures out and collage them. He knows about crafting because he loves to craft with me, and he does such a good job. All right, so that's what the blank pages are for. All right, you can also print out coloring sheets and cut them out and paste them onto whichever photo mat you want to do. You know, you want to put that on if you want to encourage the drawing or the coloring. I left him blank because he likes to draw. So I know that he's really going to enjoy that. If you want to take it a step further, you can Velcro in an 8 or 10 piece set of coloring pencils. You can either Velcro them here or you can stick them in this pocket. They'll fit just fine if you want to do that as well. But he has a ton of things to color and draw with, so he'll be fine. So again, remember that little star there. So let's take you through the album, guys. Really simple. Lots of cutouts in the paper collections that allowed me to mat with really super cute images. I love it. Adorable. He has all of these costumes and he dresses up in the house. So this paper is perfect for him. He's going to love this book. Again, there's that tag and the photo mat. Empty page so he can do whatever he wants with it. I want to encourage his creativity in this album. That's what it's all about. And of course, he can put his selfies in there or pictures with his family if that's what he wants to do. Or with his sisters. He's 5 and his sisters are 15 and 14, and I hope I didn't get their ages wrong. So one he calls his princess and the other one he calls the witch. So it's pretty hilarious, all right, how those two are constantly battling each other, but super duper cute. Here again, the star, guys, just really cute. Again, encouraging, leaving that blank space so he can draw or put his photos. He can mat whatever he wants to do. And there's some more of the photo mats. There's that star, blank, 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 and then finishing it off with the pocket. There was a lot of black going on here, so I did that rickrack trim on the binding. All right, I glued it on really well. I literally kind of Mod Podged it so it doesn't come up. I took my time taping everything down because I don't want anything coming up. Because again, this is for a 5-year-old and I want it to last him and I want him to enjoy it and I want him to appreciate it. And I think he is. I think he really will. So super adorable. I can't thank Tracy enough for this gift. She gifted me this paper collection, the Super Boy paper collection, and I love it. It was perfect for my nephew, and she actually sent it so I could make something for my nephew with it. So, remember this die, stamp and die set I talked to you about and said that this album has magical powers? Well, I took this little boy here and I stamped him and I backed him to cardstock, but sandwiched in between is one magnet. So wherever the star is, that's where this little superhero will stick, will magnetize to, and there's the magical powers. So where he flips the page, where so initially I was going to hide, and I'll tell you, it's not a magnet under there. There's only a magnet here. So this is the only place you have bulk. When you buy magnets in my shop, you get, whoa, whoopsie, you get 10 magnets, and then you get 10 of these wafer thin, what I call discs. All right, these wafer thin discs. And it magnetizes, and look at the profile on there as opposed to having two magnets. So what this book has is one magnet in here, and then each of these spaces has one of these discs. And you can find these in my shop. All right, and as you can see, it is fantastic. Look at that. So wherever there is a star, this little guy will attach, will magnetize, and he can travel. He can travel through time and space in the book. So another interactive element for my nephew. I think he's going to love it. I'm only including one of these because I want him to take care of it. I know the importance of this little guy right here. And his name is Noah, by the way. If I give him multiple of these, it's just going to be a throwaway item and he's not going to have any appreciation for this little guy. So he gets one and he has to take care of this little guy right here. So there you go. He can be there. He can be wherever there's a star. So again, I was just going to hide the magnets under the white, but I said, he's going to go crazy trying to figure out where the magic, oh, I didn't glue this one down, where the magic powers are. So I got to glue that one down. And that's it. See how cute? So that's all I got for you guys. So I will link you down below to the Mr. Benjamin tutorial. Remember, if you only make half of it, if you see videos of other people making this and they call it Mr. Grant because they made half of it, it's the Mr. Benjamin, all right? It's just that you can hold, with half of the tutorial or just half of the pages, it will hold 50 pages. The original one with 6 pages, excuse me, it will hold 50 plus photos. In the original version, it will hold 100 plus photos. All right, so that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. Look at how cute. If you are thinking you need an album for gifts, quick and easy, this is it, guys. This is it. All right, this is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. Check out the links down below. I'm sure you will find them helpful. And until next time.